we've just seen an absolutely thrilling renewal of the Lomaral Queen's Plate, the 2020 version, and it has resulted in the emergence, one feels, of a new superstar in the form of Vardy. He was ridden today by Craig Zaki for the Adam Marcus yard, and Craig, you must be delighted. Well done to you.
I am really emotions, like I said to Mr. Bonner, running everywhere. Prior to this race, I had no pressure, but yet I put it all on myself. I knew how good he was, and I knew he was going to win today. I was just hoping I did everything correct, and thank God everything's fallen into place.
Craig, if you'll just take us through the race from the time they jumped.
Yeah, Ms. Ellie, I thought I read the race perfect. I saw myself sitting fourth, but when the gates opened, the pace was on, and Mr. Marcus said to me, let Vardy be where Vardy wants to be, and he didn't want to be handy. I let him fall out of it. He was off the bit throughout the race, and just before the straight he took it, and I knew that's him, and that's our race.
He produced that terrific burst once again.
Yeah, he's got a turn-off foot like no other. Whether it's a slow pace, fast pace, it's there and it's instant and it's till the line, and he's just so special. He's really good.
Where does this win rate in the career of Craig Zaki?
To be honest, Another Russia was my best, and she has the biggest soft spot in my heart. The best I've ever ridden in Joburg. Vardy for me takes the cake, especially in Cape Town.
That's wonderful. Okay, we've got Nigel Casey here, the British High Commissioner to South Africa, and he's presenting the trophies here on behalf of the Queen. Congratulations, winning jock Craig Zaki.
Enjoy.
There we go. Okay.
Sorry, Mr. Lee, just to the team. Adam, what a trainer and what a job done by him. Just to him and his team, once again to Basil Marcus, he's been an absolute mentor to me, and I couldn't ask for anyone else guiding me through my short career. To Greg Blank, Bernard Cantor, Jimmy Sarkis, Daryl Utah, to all the connections on course, really well done. So chuffed for them. Great bunch of owners, and they just make this job so much easier. And to my sponsors, Maurice Fontaine, Wolfenboschiff, thank you for the loyal support.
Well said.
Thank you.
Adam Marcus. Now, I must tell you, I had the privilege, dubious privilege, of standing next to Adam when the race was being run. My ears are still ringing, Adam. You'll be getting my doctor's bill, but what a thrill. That was superb.
Absolutely, Mr. Ellie. You know, this is the most prestigious race in the country, weight for age, level weights over a mile, and just the fashion that Vardy won it in today. He pretty much came from last, turning for straight, coming past the horses in front of him. It's no easy feat, and just very well done to Craig. I know my dad and Craig went through the race over and over again, and our plan was to sit midfield, but I could see, I think also with the delay as well, the guys wanted to get going, and Craig took his own decision to tuck him in, and I thought it was a great ride, and to be honest, for me, it's just an honour to be here.
That last 2 furlongs must have been the longest 25-odd seconds of your life.
Absolutely. He was in a forward momentum, and obviously he was laying in his prior run, so that was a concern when he was moving forward. But we had him in another new bit today, and he went dead straight, so that's worked. And I'll tell you what, just when I saw him on the TV, it was slow-mo for me, but just an incredible feeling to be here.
I don't think that smile will disappear from your face too soon. If you'll accept the winning trainer's trophy for winning the Lomaral Queen's Plate from Nigel Casey. Well done, Adam Marcus.
I must just thank the owners, Uncle Bernard, Jimmy, Daryl, Greg. They've been an absolute pleasure to train for, and without the support from them, days like this couldn't be possible. And to the breeders, Klavervlei Stud, to VAR, to the Tawny Syndicate, very well done to everyone, and to my sponsors, Interbet, let's keep them coming.
Well said. Okay, there are a lot of owners here. Are we going to do the groom first? Is the groom around? The groom is here. Sorry, didn't see you there. Well done. Your horse looked absolutely superb. You must be a proud man.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ellie. We knew that from early stage that we're going to win this race. We prepared the horse very well. We're really very, very happy with this win. We hope we don't stop here.
I'm delighted for you. You've done a great job. Your horse's coat was the best I've seen today. If you'll receive your reward there from Nigel Casey, British High Commissioner. Okay, the breeder, we'll do him first. John Costa is representing Klavervlei Stud. No stranger to the #1 boxer in big races, John. This must be a real thrill. This horse is going places.
No, real thrill, standing. You know, to breed for a bunch of guys like this, it's been amazing. This horse wasn't simple. He wasn't straightforward at the sales, and you know, you've got to give bad news sometimes. And they've always taken it on the chin, and it's turned out beautifully for them. So I'm really proud of them. They did a great.
Still got the mare?
Still got the mare in Falter Karari. She's got a beautiful Give Me the Green Light colt going to the sale this year. So everybody get out there and have a look at him.
A lot to look forward to. You will accept the winning Breeders' Trophy from the British High Commissioner. Well done, John Costa and Claver. Okay, a couple of the owners are here. I see Greg Blank, I see Bernard Cantor here as well. Just the two of you, I'm sure. You're all here. Well, the others must all come across. We need to speak to the lot. Bernard, let's kick off with you. You're no stranger to winning big races, but I can see this was quite emotional for you.
Yeah, you know, how does one ever describe it? You know, everyone asked why the yellow colours as well.
Yes.
You know, they've been so lucky for me. I just had to wear a yellow tie, and despite Gainor's request that we all wear blue and white, I thought I'll spoil the party and wear a yellow tie with that. But you can't, there are no words that can describe, you know, the year that I've had, the last 12 months in racing. It's just extraordinary. Last year, do it again, then the July, and now this. It's extraordinary. But can I just first of all say to Nigel, the High Commissioner, thank you very much, and I know that you bring the best wishes from Her Majesty, and we thank you from that. I'm just so sorry we could never get her here to a Queen's Plate or again. Maybe she'll do it again one day.
Well said.
And then to Gaynor, I really just have to say to Gaynor, what an incredible day. What you've created here is just unbelievable. Thank you so much. Thank you. We all have a huge debt of gratitude to you. Thank you so much. And now talk to my partners.
Well, he's also no stranger to Group 1 wins. Well done to you.
How you stand? No, thanks very much. I mean, amazing horse. I mean, you know, as owners, we lost in the line. But I think all credit goes to Adam, Craig, a very underrated jockey who's really shown his mettle. He's stuck with the horse. And then to my partners, Jimmy and Joburg, he preached this horse. He said the horse would win by a length. I told him he was hallucinating on handicap and we had no chance. I heard your interview. I said you thought it could win. To my good friend Brahm, it's the third time, you know, I mean 3 Cokes that we've beaten you. So sorry, Brahmi. But we race as friends. It's a great group of guys. To VAR, it wasn't easy to get the covering from VAR. Pippa played very hard to get. To John, who's bred every one of the progeny that we own, an amazing breeder. He was understated when he said that every one of our progeny has had drama. He wasn't incorrect. But at least it's worked out well. And again, at the end of the day, racing wins. And without Drakenstein, Gaynor and Kevin and their whole team, this wouldn't happen. And it's what racing needs. It needs an infusion, people to get positive and to go forward, Stan. And hopefully this is the beginning of something big.
Well, let's hope so. Just a final word from you on that finish.
Just to everybody, thanks. It's unbelievable. To Mrs. Rupert, to my partners, Jimmy, Greg, Bernard. This is a dream. It's great.
Long may it last. Okay. If we can give, I think, Greg, if you're going to accept the trophy from the Queen's Plate, in fact, from the British High Commissioner, along with Bernard Cantor and the other owners as well. I'll tell you what, I think while they're posing there with that, we'll sign off. It's been a terrific... You want me in the picture? I don't know why you would like me. Well, you good-looking young men. But anyway, that's it from Queen's Plate, Lormaran Queen's Plate for the 2020 running.